Hello everyone. So today we are going to see how can we find nth highest salary and nth lowest salary. So syntax for finding highest and lowest salary is this. So let's understand what is the syntax for finding highest salary of employee. So we have to give here a select whatever we want to select, then from the table name and give the alias name of that table name, where en minus 1, en is nothing but nth highest salary. So whatever you want to find, so let's suppose if you have to find first highest salary, then here we have to give n minus 1, that will be 0, and we have to write here an inner query, that is select count of distinct salary from the same table. Here we have to give the alias name. So here by mistake I have given E1, we have to give E2, that is different alias name, where E2 dot salary is greater than E1 dot salary. So this here we have to give E2. So these are the syntax. Only difference is if you want to find highest salary, then here we have to use greater than symbol, and if you want to find lowest, then here you have to use this lesser than symbol. So we'll understand how this is working by one of the example. So here I have already created one table, that is employee 12. Now let's suppose in this table I want to find first highest salary. Then if you observe here, what is the highest salary you will find, that is this Allu having highest salary, this 1140, and other all employees are having the salary smaller than this. So what syntax we have given? So select star whatever columns we have to display, that we have to use from, then table name and alias name. So employee table 12 alias name E1, then where en minus 1. So here we have to find first highest, the n minus 1 equals to 0 equals to, now inner query we have to write. Inner query count of distinct salaries from employee same table but different alias name, and here we have to give employee 2 salary should be greater than employee 1 salary. So let us see how this is internally working. So how this is internally working, so you should only understand about the inner query whatever we have seen. So if you understand this inner query, then you will understand how this is working. So as we have seen, we are using the alias names, right? So alias names, that means it will create a virtual table, and that will both have the same data, because we are creating two alias name on the same table. So this is a E2 and this is a E1. This is we have created for what? Inner query, and this is we have created for outer, and I have written here a inner query for highest salary, and this is for lowest salary. So select count of distinct salary from employee E2, where E2 dot salary equals to E1 dot salary. So first of all, let us see the example for first highest salary. So for finding the first highest salary according to this condition, so before that you should know that this count is aggregate function, and distinct means it will consider only distinct salary. So for finding the first salary according to this condition, employee 2 salary should be greater than employee 1 salary. So what do we think? What should we get here? So here what we are doing, we are comparing salary of employee 1 with the employee 2. So here we are finding first highest salary. So by this condition, what should we get? We should get 0. That is this 6000. First of all, this 6000 will be compared with all these, and it will find how many salaries in the E2 are greater than this 6000. So how many are there? How many distinct salaries? So this is 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will find that there are 5 salaries. So there are 5 salaries which are greater than this 60,000. So this will be not our answer, because we want to find first highest salary. Then the simple logic is that whatever salary we are comparing from the E1, we have to find first highest salary. So whatever salary first we are finding from the E1, by this condition we should get the count as 0, because we are finding the first highest salary. That means there should be no highest salary from the E2 table which is greater than that salary, right? So this is for that we have written this condition, and here in the query what we have written, n minus 1. So for the first salary this should be given 0. So let us see. It will first compare this 6000 with all this one, then it will compare 7000. So it will see what are the greater salaries greater than 7000 by this condition. So how much? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 salaries which are greater than 7000. Same here, we have 4 salaries greater than 7000, and for 8000 you can see that there are 3 salaries greater than that. Then for 90,000 we have 2 salaries greater than that. For 10,000 we have 1 salary greater than that, and for 1,10,000 there is 0 salaries. There are 0 salaries which are greater than this. So our answer will be this. So this is the way this logic will be executed. So now let us see. You want to find second highest salary. So here for n minus 1 it will come 1. So that means whatever salary we are calculating from the E1, that should have only one greater salary that should have in the E2. So the count of distinct salary should be equals to n minus 1 in this condition, that is 1. For the employee 2 salary should be greater than employee 1. So let's suppose we want to find second highest salary. So it will go to the first, this 6000 will compare with all with this. So how much salaries are greater than 60,000? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 salaries. So that should not be the answer, because we want to find the second highest salary. That means there should be only one highest salary greater than that salary, then only that will be considered second highest salary. But what is happening here? Here we have 5. Here we have how much? 5 highest salaries greater than this 60,000. So this can't be the second highest salary. So next one is 70,000. So for 70,000 we have 4 highest salaries. How much? 4 highest. Then again for 70,000 we have 4 highest salaries. Then for 80,000 we have 3 highest salaries greater than 80,000. For 90,000 we have how much? 2. And finally for 10,000 let me minimize the size. So here we have 3, 2, and For 10,000 we have only one highest salary. That means this is our answer. So here what we are finding? We are finding second highest salary. That means for second highest salary, this should give us a 1. So for finding second highest salary, there should be only one salary that should be greater than that. So here we will get, our answer will be 1 lakh. 1 lakh will be the our answer, as this have only one highest salary in this E2. That means this is the second highest. Same for this is applied for third highest salary. So third highest salary. So what do you think? For finding third highest salary, how much greater salaries you want from this? So we should get 2 salaries greater than this for finding the third highest salary. So let's suppose for 60,000. So how many salaries are greater than 60,000 here? There are 5 salaries. For 70,000 4. Then for 8,000 3 highest salaries are possible. Now for 90,000 there are only 2 highest salaries are present. That is this 1 lakh and 1,10,000. So the answer, that is for third highest salary, the answer will be this. So for that reason we have written this. Select count of distinct salaries from the E2 where E2 dot salary is greater than E1 dot salary. So this is the syntax for finding the highest salary. So let me go here. Now let us clear the screen. Select star from employee 12. So let us see if you want to find third highest salary. So third highest salary we want to find. So what do you think? This should be our answer. So how can we write a query? Let's see. So select, we want to display all the columns. So select star from employee 12 where n minus 1. So here n is 3. So n minus 1 will be 2. Where 2 equals to select count of distinct salary from, here I forgot to take the alias name of this, I will give E1, from the same table employee 12 alias name E2 where E2 dot salary is greater than E1 dot salary. If I execute this, here we go, we are getting the result, that is third highest salary. So what will happen here? The another table will be created, that is virtual, and here we will have the salaries as 60,000, 70, 80, 90, 10, 11. So we want third highest salary, right? So it will see which salary in the E1. This is a E1, this is a E2, this is a virtual table. Let's consider this is, as we have given the alias name, so virtual table will be created. So it will see which salary is having the salary distinct salary count equals to 2, and whichever salary having the salary count less than that equals to 2, that will be our answer. So for 60,000 employee 2 dot salary is greater than employee 1 dot salary. So what is the count of distinct salaries where this condition satisfies? So distinct salaries: first, second, third, fourth, 5. So there are 5 salary which are greater than this 60,000. So this can't be our answer because here we are checking for 2. So 2 is not equals to 5. Then it will go for 70,000. So it will see 70,000. So how many distinct salary which are greater than 70,000? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 salary which are greater than 70,000. So this will not be the answer as 2 is not equals to 4. Same here for 70,000. This will not answer. Then it will check for 80. So how many salaries are greater than 80,000? There are 3 salaries. So here we will have 3. As 2 is not equal to 3, so 80,000 will not be our answer. Then next here is 2. So 90,000. How many salaries are there greater than 90,000? There are only 2 salaries which are greater than 90,000. That means this is our answer. So this will be printed its corresponding record. So this is the way we can find highest salary. Now let us consider, I want to find third smallest. So as we have discussed in the syntax, we just have to do smaller. And if I execute this, so what do you think what we should get? Third smallest. So this is the first smallest, second, and this is third. So we should get 80,000. So let's execute this. Here we go. So here we got the answer, that is 80,000. So this is the third. So let us see how this is executing. So these are the alias name. So virtual table will be created. So here let's suppose this is the E1 and here we have a table. So 60,000, 70, 70, 80, 90, 10, 11. There will be all the records, but here only I am taking this salary, and this will be E2. So here what we have to do, we have to find the smallest third smallest salary. So what do you think? E2 dot salary should less than E1 dot salary. So what will happen? It will check for the first one. For the third highest salary, we should have 2 salaries which are greater than this third salary. Then we will get the third smallest salary. So 60,000. So here the count will give how much salary from the E2 are less than E1. How much distinct salary. So is there how many salaries in the E2? It will be compared with this. So there is no salary in this E2 which is smaller than 60. So it will give us a 0. Then it will check for 70,000. So there is only one value which is smaller than 70,000, that is this 60,000. So it will give us a count as 1. So this 0, 1 are the output of these inner queries. So same here for 70. So 1. Then for 80. So let us see how many salaries are smaller than 80,000. How many distinct salaries? So there is 60,000 and this 70,000. So there are 2 salaries which are smaller than 80,000, and here we go 2 is equal to 2. So that means the third smallest salary is 80,000. So this is a way this will compare one by one, and whenever he will get the count equals to 2, then it will print the result. So this is a way we can find nth highest salary and nth lowest salary. And what is the syntax for that? Select whatever column you want to select from the table name, and alias name here we have to give, and here we have to give the where clause, and here n-1 and this inner query. So if you like this video, you can hit like button and subscribe to our channel.